G'day there, it's Duncan here. I'm going to tell you about two groups of Australian workers with conditions many Aussies could only dream about. Now, there's nothing wrong with fighting for fair pay and safe conditions, but taxpayers and ordinary workers are entitled to ask, when is enough enough? First, take the air traffic controllers. And let's look at Sydney Airport. They've been struggling with controller shortages and relying heavily on overtime to maintain capacity. And the Australian Transport Safety Bureau Chief Commissioner Angus Mitchell described the staffing situation as scary. That doesn't mean planes are being directed unsafely. When staffing falls short, airspace capacity is restricted. That's protocol. But surely a critical national system relying heavily on overtime should ring alarm bells. Then there's sick leave. Mitchell highlighted Australia's unlimited sick leave arrangements, which have been organised by the Civil Air Union. And this is for the controllers in Sydney. Now let's contrast them with European arrangements requiring additional certification after 6 sick days. Wow. And let's look at the top end. Some experienced Sydney controller classifications have base salaries approaching $286,000 a year before applicable overtime penalties and allowances. Wow. Good if you can get it. Now let's fly west to BHP Port Hedland and the electrical trade union members. These are highly skilled workers keeping enormous conveyors, stockyards and shiploading machinery operating. And the Pilbara resources workers average around $190,000 a year, while the ETU has pointed to some contracts worth around $240,000 a year. One documented BHP Pilbara roster equates to approximately 196 12-hour shifts a year, leaving around 169 rostered days off, even before annual leave. That's amazing. BHP is offering 16% over 4 years. The ETU has sought an additional $25,000 a year, arguing some workers doing equivalent jobs aren't receiving equivalent pay. And that may be fair enough. But nobody begrudges skilled Australians earning good money for demanding jobs. But when salaries can approach $240,000 a year, some rosters provide 169 days off and BHP is offering 16% over 4 years, millions battling the same cost of living pressures might reasonably ask, what exactly is the problem? And at what point is enough enough?